to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On second down, Burrow. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend old momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. In motion, Hill. Here's Mostert, toss left side. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They dial a running play here with Hill. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Let's get that touch.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. The kick by Sanders is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw is going to be incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
2nd and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. Rolling to his right. Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes you're down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
At the Bengals
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Open net is Waddle, complete. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. 3rd down and 1. On play action, here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Hill going to go in motion right. Here's Mostert. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Hill diving, and he's got it for an extension. What a catch. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And they're able to add on to their advantage. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
Extra point and good by Sanders. And that makes this a 9-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing. Now Burrow loses the football, and this ball recovered by the offense, but remember they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half, so this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Now Burrow. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and 1. Burrow from his own end zone, sliding out of the pocket. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Tua, a final shot before half. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. They find some open field here. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. They go play action with Burrow. He'll buy some time right. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Burrow now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Open man is Higgins. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Bengals. Irv Smith Jr. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
This could be it. This could be a turning point.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
First down 10 at the 35-yard line.
They get it to Hill, and they'll let him run. Down the right sideline, Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
It's a run with Mostert. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a two-score game as the lead moves to 9. So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Mixon with a first down carry. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. And Burrow going to change the play. They'll look to throw now on first down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Mixon up the middle. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. That's caught at the run. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This has been whittled down to a one-point game now, and things are really starting to avalanche against them. What's the message here before the first snap offensively?
Well, the message is you want your team to be smart, but you don't want your team to be tight. And that's where they are right now. Remember, still up 1. So let's go out there, execute our offense, execute the game plan, and the goal is make that 1-point lead at least a 7-point lead at the end of this drive.
In motion, Hill. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Tua sets up to pass it. This one finds Wilson downfield. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Tua now on first down. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 64 yards. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. First and 10 here. Inside handoff to Mixon. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to Mixon on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Tyler Boyd with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bengals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Big play.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied tied here in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Tua now on first down. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. Now he's into the clear again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 82 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. And that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of points, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement long touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. This is 1st and 10. In motion right here, Boyd. They'll fake the jet sweep and go play action with Burrow. Rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Phillips in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins. Boy, how do you let a guy get that wide open in the 2-minute drill?
There's absolutely no way that that's coached or taught. That's an absolute complete breakdown on that play.
Now Burrow. Out to his left. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is going to